EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for December 18th, 2019. We have very cold air mass settling in. The temperatures today will be very similar to what they were yesterday because we really didn't get that high. And some of you that had that ice set from the night before and that lingered in the morning really didn't lose the ice off the tree branches until the wind started picking up last evening. And we will be breezy today too as well, but temperatures are going to be very similar to what we saw yesterday. The difference today is this is cold air advection with this reinforcing front that's off to our north, and this is going to dive down southward, and with it is going to be some lake effect snow showers, and that's going to move through parts of our region this afternoon. Lake effect snow squalls, in fact, and there will be some times where you have some blinding snow in heavier squalls and wind gusts to 40 miles per hour within those squalls themselves. So kind of convective in nature like the thunderstorms are when you have a line of storms come through. So it's not just one line. There's going to be broken little segments coming off of Lakes Ontario and Erie today, and they're going to be, it's just the perfect position and wind direction to carry those a little bit further south, aided by this frontal boundary coming southward at the same time. So some of you, not all of you, will get into these heavier snow squalls, and they can quickly whiten the ground, give you a quick coating to an inch of snow in about a half hour or less. So it comes down pretty hard. And visibility is lowered to the point where you can just barely see in front of you in some cases. So it can be pretty heavy in some instances, and you could also have the wind gusts that are associated with it as well. So it's kind of like a trifecta there. They got the snow falling, sticking everywhere, you have the winds, and you have the low visibility associated with these snow squalls. So this is going to move through during the afternoon and evening mainly. And it's mainly for areas northwest of I-95, but I can't rule out something sneaking a little bit further south and east if it survives that long. But this is just afternoon, early evening, and then after that we go into Thursday with mostly sunny skies, and the snow associated with that moves away. So here is the NAM high-res future simulated radar. This is doing a loop from about noon on Wednesday through early evening. Actually, it goes through late evening to about midnight, so it kind of dies down very late in the evening, mid to late evening. Those are the last couple frames there. But you can see these bands that are and streamers that are coming off and rotating down to the south and east. And these aren't going to be the exact positions necessarily of these. Your best chance to see something is going to be up here in the I-80 corridor and points north, but you are going to get some of these streamers get pretty far south to 78 and below, 78 in fact. But it looks like unless you're unless you're northwest of I-95, you could probably almost write that chance off. Areas in South Jersey, Delaware, probably not, but I wouldn't be surprised if something does linger a little bit past I-95. Would not be out of the question. So watch for those today. They can be very dangerous, and they do have a product with the National Weather Service now to issue snow squall warnings in the event that one of these are heavier and moving toward a certain area, just so people are prepared for that, and we don't have these 50-car pileups out of nowhere, because that's what causes that. Okay, so going forward from this point, it's pretty uneventful. We will have a mostly sunny day here on Thursday with very cold temperatures, not getting out of the 20s everywhere across the region. So it's going to be bitterly cold here on Thursday, and then still mostly sunny on Friday, but we're going to moderate, if you want to call it that, back to near freezing or thereabout. Maybe some areas get a little bit above freezing down here in the southeastern areas, but mostly sunny here Friday as well, with high pressure remaining in control. And then Saturday is also, we'll call it partly cloudy here on Saturday, because we have a system off to our south. This is the one that was maybe that we've listed as a storm signal possibility around the 21st, 22nd time frame. That looks like it's going to stay to the south. It's a cutoff low, nothing to really bring it north, so that should stay to our south. We'll continue to watch it just in case, but it does look like we are partly cloudy here on Saturday. Still cold, though. And then once we get to Sunday, we start to moderate a little bit as high pressure finally moves off the coast. We will get a return flow around high pressure out of the southwest, so temperatures are going to get up in the 40s on Sunday. So it's going to be quite the turnaround after a cold several days. Through Saturday, and then we remain that way on the milder side. And here's that system just kind of rotating across the southeastern United States early next week. Monday, Tuesday of next week are also very warm. That takes you right to, or milder than average, slightly milder, not crazy, but we're well into the 40s. It looks like both Monday and Tuesday, and of course Tuesday is Christmas Eve, and then going look beyond this into Christmas Day. We are also dry, so a very long dry stretch coming forward. But we will have moderating temperatures. Looks like it's going to last much of next week, if not the entire week through next weekend. So we'll have a little cold snap in here. This was expected. After that point, we were projecting maybe between Christmas and New Year's having slightly below average temperatures. It does not look like that's going to happen, and we should be on the milder side of average, not by a whole lot, but milder side of average we should maintain through Christmas and then going into just before the end of the month. We might turn colder at the very end of the month yet, but we'll re-examine that on Friday's long-range outlook. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is our outlook for December 18th, 2019. Have a great Wednesday.